Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So I am still currently working on my paper pumpkin alternatives for September 2024. Yes, we have hit alternative video number 24. Yes, and I even have 25s all prepped and ready to go. Look, see? Because my phone died and I was like, yeah, I thought it was plugged in last night. It wasn't. So it was totally dead this morning, shut down and everything in the middle of my phone call to my aunt. So anyways, this is a look at all 3 cards that you could have made if you made them as they were designed. On the back, you have 2 QR codes. One to lead you to a video to show you how to create the projects as they were designed. The other one, how to purchase a set of 3 dies that went July, August, and September's kit. Then a visual of everything in the kit and the coordinating colors. Videos 1 through 5, I show you everything that comes into the kit. After that, we just kind of mosey along, kind of like Mr. Hank there. And we have a branch, 2 leaves, a snail, thinking of you, sending autumn wishes your way, and with thanks. So I'm wearing my Jissa and Justice shirt, pink for Justice, blue for Jissa. And what are we doing? We're doing something simple. I'm using some retired product. Yes, we're going to bring out a good old favorite of mine. So let me show you. And I have my little notes. We're going to use my last great big leaf. Now, I already stamped Sending Autumn Wishes Your Way, and I want to make sure it doesn't smear. It takes a while. This was with this this little mini ink pad, and this is a pigment ink, so it does take a while to dry. I didn't emboss it, but my daughter had bought me a set of these. There's this one, there's a copper color, there's 2 more. It was a set of 4. She bought me these a long time ago. They're still working great. So I took a piece of vellum and I embossed it with that timber embossing folder, not the birch, the timber, because I wanted something that had more wood grain. And I'm just gonna go over this. Measurements will be in the description. No, I'll tell you. So this is a 1/2 inch strip. This is just a scrap piece. Now I'm not sure what the final measurement's gonna be. We'll get to that. We are gonna use one finally, right? This white little strip, sentiment strip from the kit. We're gonna use it. We're going to disguise it as far as the coloring goes. I have a card base 5.5 by 8.5 scored at 4 1/4 and a envelope. And we're going to use this old weathered stamp, background stamp from Stampin' Up. Yeah, I had to get in the back, but I had plenty of time because my phone was dead. So I got back there on my shelf in the way bottom, left-hand side, 2 boxes over, very bottom, got in a box and dug it out. So first things first, let's bring this in. I want to take my crumb cake sponge dauber, and I want my crumb cake, and I want to lightly, I want to lightly go over the raised part. I don't want it dark because I want to just go over it really lightly because I want to do some coloring with ink on the back. You could make the center knots a little darker if you wanted. You can see I start off real carefully and then it's like, oh, let's go for it, right? Just go for it. If you do not have an embossing folder, something similar, you could probably crumble up a piece of vellum and get a texture like that. I haven't tried that yet, but I'm thinking you might be able to. So you won't really see it until you put it on something. See how you get the texture, and we're just getting a little color because our next step is going to be putting ink on the back, and I want to do this first so the ink sets up. So we're going to get rid of the crumb cake for a minute, and we are going to start. My leaf is going to go this way on the front, right? So it's going to go this way. So I want to do Poppy Parade, Cajun Craze and Crushed Curry, and I want it real light. So our inspiration is our leaf. So flip it this way, right? So we know this is Poppy Parade. Let's start with that. Put my sleeves up. I really don't want Poppy Parade or any ink on this. I already got stuff on it. I slept in it last night. I was really cold. Less is more to begin with. So I just want to come in. You can use a blending brush. An old sponge works really well. I'm just breathing hot on it. That way I don't have to keep adding ink because I think there's going to be plenty. I'm going to turn it over. Oh, yeah. Might add some more, but I want to get... Now I will add more. Oh, it might be too much, but remember, this is going to be on the back. I'm going to have inky fingers. All right. We're not doing a perfect line here, as you can see. Oh, that's going to look really good. Okay. Let's move the Poppy Parade. I'm not going to close them up yet because I'm not sure if I'm going to have to come back. We're going to load up the Cajun Craze, and now that we know we can take it darker, let's go this way since I can hold it over here. Cajun Craze. It goes faster this way. The next part, I'm not sure how it's really going to go, so we're just going to hope it goes the right way. And last for the color is going to be some Crushed Curry. Let's stamp this one off until we see the color it gives us. Okay, so now I'm going to come it in and blend it in a little bit. And the Poppy Parade. All right, so what's going to happen is you get this. See, it's very muted. Look at how bright that is on that side. But when you turn it over, I don't want to touch my envelope base. It's very, very, very muted. And there is our leaf to go on it. We're just got the one. I don't have any more than the one. That's it. So I'm wondering now if you will be able to see. We're going to do a test because what I want is I might need early espresso. I know I don't need any more of Crushed Curry. I don't need any more of the Poppy Parade. So let me get a little hand sanitizer. I just want to rub that on my hands. My daughter's like, Mom, how can your hands always be so dry? I'm like, I wonder why. All right, what I want to do is I want to do a test. Because I want to see if this is going to work like I think it is. Do you see this? Okay, so let's test that. This is this leaf. Because this is my idea. You're going to be able to see the leaves behind this. That's what I was thinking of. Oh, yeah. Yay! All right, so we're going to give this a minute to set. And this we're going to set aside. Now we're going to bring in that weathered, old one. If you don't have, I'm telling you, they need to bring, oh, there are options. Hold on. I can no longer just reach for it because I moved my stamps back. I guess I could use these as well if I can find the darn stamp set. It's a new, where is it? There it is. Of Art and Texture. You could use one of these. This is the one that would be the closest, maybe this one. Let's see. That one would really work. We could do that. Okay, you could use this. You could do that and just stamp on it. I want to use my old one. I got on my hands and knees to dig this puppy out. I'm going to use it. So, sorry. But Of Art and Texture. I'm going to use this one. All right. So, I need to open this up. See. Oh, cute. Okay, that's all it's for. Yeah, just that little bit. And then I'm going to take the crumb cake. And I just want to blend out a little bit because I don't want it that stark white, right? That's what we want to get rid of. Now I'm going to take the same pattern and I'm going to stamp again. I'm not going to re-ink it because I probably won't even line it up. Look at that. It's so cool. Okay, we're going to ink this up now. I should have gotten it right where I had it. I wonder if I can get it in there. We're going to press really lightly on it because we don't want to get a whole bunch of ink. That didn't pick up any ink at all. I must have really got it real well. So let's try it up here. Real lightly. There. Do we need... Oh, see now that blends in almost too much. Sending autumn wishes your way. Yeah, that's not going to work, is it? I should have left it alone. Now we got to re-stamp it. All right, I should have left it alone. Now it's not going to be dry, so we'll have to do this and then, okay. So measurement is from there to right there. Let's see what it says on the guillotine. It's going to be 2 2/3. 2 2/3, which is not written down in the book. Give me a sec. 2 2 3/4, isn't it? 2 3/4. It's a 1/2 inch. Okay. So now I need, and I just cleaned this stamp off because I did not want this pigment ink sitting on my stamp. But now it's going to be on the stamp anyways. That's all right. You wanted to see me stamp it, right? I take a little toothbrush, like you see in my stamp room. I put a little bit of dish soap on it and I scrub it real quick. And then it's all done. Doesn't matter if it's upside down or not. All right. Little worried about that being, I don't like that to sit at all. What can I do? Oh, okay. Stampin' Mist, right? It's not the Stampin' Mist bottle, but that's what it is. I just had to put it in something else. I'm going to spray this on there. I had a refill bottle and I didn't have another spray bottle. All right, so we're going to stamp a little branch on each side of this. I think the branch anyways. That will be cute. All right, early espresso. This one is going to have, dang it, guys. This is, all right. I think I've got to do another one. Is this the same size? I think I have to do it again. That means I have to clean it. Oh, it's the wrong size anyways. That will do. That will do. I got to clean this off. Give me a minute. It's supposed to be at one side, not the other. So I don't need to do the branch. Nope. I need the stamp and scrub. And I need water, which my little water bottle is in the kitchen. So pardon my reach for a minute. My little plastic mason jar. Take this and scrub it down too with some soap and water. Just what happens. And yes, I do want it with the gold. And I didn't want to emboss it. All this trouble for not wanting to emboss. It would have been simpler to emboss it, right? Oh, all this trouble. Okay, that goes in. All right. All right, let's do it one more time for the win, right? Hopefully. And I'm going to spray this down, and I just stick that bottle up. But I think there'll be, so we want it on the right side so that the stem of the leaf sits there. Now, let's set that away from me. And I'm going to go ahead and bring the little, this should have plenty in there. Just to make sure it doesn't dry on there or get sticky stuff on it or whatever it does. I just am a little paranoid there. Okay. Now, for the card base, and there's our envelope. Card base. Now, we want to keep, I guess it doesn't matter. We can stamp all over. It ain't going to matter. It isn't going to matter. We're going to do all of this in early espresso. So I do want to do like that. We're going to do the rule of 3, doing 3 images, and then I don't like that, so I might have to go right here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and now I'm going to do a little there, 2, and a little there. Now we're going to come in with this leaf. Reminds me of like an aspen leaf. Good solid images. So we want one right there. 2. And 3. Now we're going to fill in a few spots. Well, let's wait for that one to fill in. Let's do these because we need 3 good leaves. So this one's going to get 1. I think this pad needs to be inked. Really needs inking. 1. I know it's going to have to go here. I'd really like one of those. So let's do 1. Oh, I shouldn't have put that one there so close. Let's do 2. I know it's on top of that one, but it needs to be. And then 3 over here. And then we'll fill in a few little bits because this one just needs like right there. And then there. And we need a little bit there, and I'm going to go with this leaf here. All right, let's put our vellum on there. That's really pretty because our leaf is gonna go right. Oh, that one leaf you won't even hardly see unless I arrange it just so. That's great. All right, so let's stamp the inside now. And no, we're not going to stamp it in that gold. At least I don't. Oh, we could, but I really don't want to. But I do want to stamp some leaves and stuff in here while we have this open. So let's do, I want to do it kind of falling this way. I haven't done it that way yet. Maybe all the way up the side. Got a little ink there. Okay, so we're gonna do thankful for friends like you, thinking of you, and ooh, we have an inky unkiness on us. Thinking of you. Happy Thanksgiving. So that's the inside. Hand sanitizer again. Okay. Inside card's done. That's done. We need to stamp our envelope. So let's do the back. And I just a little bit of the branch, and thankful for friends like you, of course, this stamp, and Happy Thanksgiving is from the 2019 paper pumpkin that I've been using this whole time. So that is our envelope. Now we can put this away, and I'm going to close up the crumb cake and move this aside, and we can assemble our card. Do I put a little early espresso on the edge of this? I think so. Hold on. Close that one up. I tell you what, these old pads opened a lot easier and were a lot less messy. So we're just going to take some early espresso. And you can see I'm just keeping to the edge. See how I'm holding it this way because I don't want a lot of it going on there, though I think I just inked me up again. There's that. And this is gonna sit right in there, and I'm not gonna touch that with any ink. Hopefully nothing on my hands is gonna go in over that as well. So this is just gonna get glued down on this one. Doesn't look like a white strip anymore, does it? Nope, there it is white. Looks so much better. Oh, now I can go back and I might do that to all three of those and feel like I can use them. Okay, so this now, I do know that I decided that I was going to put glue dots in all of these little, hold on, my little glue dots are covered up. In all of the little knot holes here. Because I think, you know, if that shows up on the other side, it would just, you know, accent the knots. So I thought that was a safe bet. Looks like a knot. There's my dryer. We're going to call that one 1 and let's rub it down. I think those last 4 dots will go on that big old leaf, and then we'll be done with that little sheet. All right. This, of course, is the reverse side of the one we are using. I liked that one. It popped way off. All right. Off the tabletop, and we want Poppy Parade to the left. Trying to get it somewhat. If I get 3 sides, the 4th side should fall into place theoretically, right? There we go. It's going down. It is so not straight. Oh, no, 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 you don't. Okay, let's hold it up like this. I don't know why. It's being difficulty. Technical difficulties. Unless the vellum wasn't cut straight, Alice. Yes, that could be. I think the vellum is a little too long. I really do. Let's check it out. No, not really. Okay. Oh, it is. It is. It's a little... I don't think so, but... I don't know what's wrong with that. All right. Let's get this on there. There we go. Look at, you can see all that goodness underneath it. So this is going to go there. That can go back on the guillotine in a little bit. I think we can use a big old piece of tear tape straight down the center, and this one as well. No dimensionals. Embellishments I found. Oh, I could try to do those. I could try to do little drops of that on there. All right, so so cool. Okay, where's my little copper goldish little drops here? We definitely need a glue dot. We might have to put one in all the corners. But with all the ink on there, that's gonna work. Just to be on the safe side, I probably should have done that to begin with. Because with all the ink on there, it doesn't really matter, I guess, in the embossing. Last one. All right, so this stuff, I told you guys I wanted to try to use it. Not sure. I have a little paintbrush here. I'm going to drop that in the lid, and I am just going to use what's in the lid. Licked my fingers so I can try to get this together. Roll the paintbrush. This is not like an expensive paintbrush at all. So we're going to do a little test of my hand. All right. I want to take off the excess. Now what I want to do in here is just take some brush strokes and brush across. I was thinking my little dry brush would probably be really Let me get the big dry brush. Hold on. I'm telling you, cheap brushes. You just want a dry one. Less of this is what you want. Now we're going to take it and we're going to brush it. If I can get it to stop sticking. We're going to brush across. I probably should have done this before. It's kind of like brushing on thicker Winka Stella, basically, colored Winka Stella. You can find it on Amazon. I think that's where my daughter bought this stuff for me. Because at the time that I got this stuff, Stampin' Up! No longer sold the gold. And when I went up to buy another bottle of the gold, we found the copper and the silver. They make silver too. There are a few places I want to do just a little bit more in the embossing area. You could do this kind of with the ink, the delicatas. So let me hold that up to show you what I'm talking about. A little bit of a metallic bit to it. So there you have it. Now I told you I left this out purposely so I could show you all-purpose ink. This is called Bright Copper. Who is it? It's made by the same people who make Memento. Let me show you. I thought Memento was made by them. Yes, I know it is. I'm pretty sure the same people who this says Stamping Up on it, but Memento is made by this company, I'm pretty sure. If my phone wasn't being used as a camera, I'd look it up, but TSUKNEKO, they made this ink pad. The Delicata ink that Stampin' Up! Used to sell. I still have a brand new one unopened. So yes. So this is, they had a copper, a gold, and a silver. And I still have all of them. So I hope you guys like this card. Where's my envelope? Fall card with a little bit of metallic sheen in there. And I think it's really pretty. I love that early espresso on Very Vanilla. Very, very pretty colors. Thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you all come back and visit me in my Wonderland. Gotta go. Hank's here.
Bye.
He's probably hungry.
Exactly.
Exactly. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye for now.